Why Filipinas are dating foreign men. In this video, I'll give you insight into why many Filipinas are dating foreign men rather than dating Filipino men. And no, they're not all about the man's money or social status. Looking to date a Filipina or already dating or married to a Filipina? I use my experiences around my relationship with my Filipino wife of 6 years, as well as my professional experience as a qualified relationship counsellor for over the past 10 years. Are you after resources, tips and information for a successful relationship with your Filipina and to maintain it well into the future? No problems, just take a moment to subscribe and press the bell icon to get all our future videos, and I promise you'll never miss out again. Over the past 2 years or so that I've had this YouTube channel, I've had the opportunity to chat with many Filipinas about the reason they're looking to date and marry a foreign man. I've also asked many Filipinas in person the same question, and many will give me the same answer over and over again. Now, it is true that some Filipinas may be after your money or increasing their social status, but at the same time, there are also many women in the Philippines who are doing just fine and have a good job and are happy living in the Philippines. Believe it or not, many Filipinas in some ways are not that different to many foreign men who would go searching for a Filipina. Now, it is true that some of these men may only want a Filipina to cook, clean and meet all his needs and not really care about love as long as she's pretty and does as she's told. But also there are many foreign men out there seeking a Filipina for a genuine, loving, long-term relationship. And this is what a genuine foreigner and a genuine Filipina have in common, and why so many of these relationships do in fact work out long-term. I hear many foreign men, including myself, say that after 2 or 3 failed relationships with women in their own country, they felt that a Filipina would hold the values and morals that are more in line with his own, and so he goes looking for a good Filipina to date. Equally, I hear many Filipinas tell me stories how they've had enough of dating and or trying to be in a relationship with a Filipino man who they say is immature, not respecting the relationship, and not being responsible in the relationship. Filipinas have said to me over and over again things like, the Filipino man only wants to stay home and smoke, drink and spend time with his friends. He'll not be looking overly hard for work and sends his girlfriend or wife out to work so he can buy smokes and have his drinks. Many of these Filipinas have also said how Filipino men they've been with are not serious about the relationship, and in fact many report that the man was cheating on her and not even really trying to hide the fact that he was having the affair. In fact, some Filipino men think it's their right to have a mistress or a woman on the side to fulfill all his needs. Some actually see nothing wrong with this, but many Filipinas are starting to say no to this, and as a result looking for a foreign man. Many Filipinas also tell me similar stories around how the Filipino man treats her once she has a baby. He will become cold to her and the sex life drops off and really displays very little interest in her any longer, and soon leaves her and is never to be seen again. Now, of course, the Filipina is left with a baby to bring up that child on her own, and he's not contributing to the expenses of bringing up the child at all. So now the Filipina has the sole responsibility for herself and the child and to find ways to make ends meet. All these factors drive many Filipinas to look elsewhere because they've lost faith in the average Filipino man and may have been left disappointed and disillusioned many times over. And for many of these Filipinas, they do see foreign men as being far more serious about relationships, hardworking and being more family orientated and loving when she has a child, and feels the foreign man won't be as likely to have affairs or take on a mistress. Overall, these Filipinas are seeing a far better and happier life with a foreign man who will take the Filipina and the relationship far more seriously than those Filipino men she may have been with in the past. At least that is the perception for many Filipinos about foreign men, but as many of us know, that's not always the case. Some foreign men are no different to that of the type of Filipino men we've outlined here. Some may run off and leave you for another woman and have an affair on the side. The fact is, some foreign men are just not very good at relationships, and they may disappoint the Filipina and not be so loving or caring as she might have thought. But I must say, overall, I do see where Filipinas are coming from, because as I said at the start, many foreign men are doing exactly the same thing in searching for a Filipina because of very similar reasons. And perhaps this is part of the reason the mix between a man from, say, the US or Australia or many other countries may get on so well with Filipinas. They've both been let down and disappointed by the opposite sex in their own country, that they're at the stage looking for something or someone completely different in the hope things will work out well for a strong and loving long-term relationship. If you're looking for more dating tips with Filipinas, be sure to check out the card on screen now. Feel free to like and share the video, subscribe and press the bell icon for all future videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. Take care and bye for now.